you're alive. Hello everyone, this is Gamerboy. Welcome back to another episode of Digimon Time Searcher. Last time, we defeated the Digimon, went down into the Heaven Mercenary, fought off with... I can't think of his name right now. And made it to the end. And in the meanwhile, I did some off-screen evolution and team building. I also decided to train up some Digimon we can Digivolve. For some Servicemon can finally Digivolve into Poodlemon. Yes, perfect Digimon. And for this little fella, can now Digivolve into one of the 7 Demon Wars. Hello, Wintry, welcome to the stream. Buffamon. And oh, we cannot unlock his rage form yet, but he has 2 attacks. Actually, one does actually. Hold on. Ah, can I not see his attack? Okay, let's do that. So I also went out my way. How can I not? Okay. Oh, that does a sequence status. So I also did some training up on my main team, but I just want to have these eggs out. So I'm gonna put back my healer, set up another virus type. Got him on. We were close last time we fought him. So this might work this time. So if we fail this one again, I have some XP I can boost up my Digimon to the max. I need them to. But in case to get a little bit of power, I'm going to kind of get them in their AX form. I don't think we need to though, but I think I got a good team. I have an idea to use. This might work. Actually. Yeah, 50 out. Oh, but I can boost that chance. I also bought some more boosters, so give you HP and MP. And for Garabmon, I'm gonna get you attack, boost, and let's do defense for that tree. Hold on, switch you to let me see, I know your attack is strong, but what about if I can find him? Where is War Greymon? War Greymon. Your health is good. Let's equip War Greymon and then add. I should add. I'm gonna get him. Let's keep health on him in case. And then we boost up his attack. Okay, and come on. So for Rookymon, I'm gonna increase his health. And let's do entry attack, and because of that, I think that might be all my mons for right now. So let's quickly We'll get his health and full on his MP. So we don't need to show this again because we saw this before last time. This time,
Junomon's formed a really unhealthy
we can beat it,
attachment.
Junimon.
Preparations complete.
So, Sarge, I'm gonna use laser.
The ray of victory!
Ray of victory. Start. Roll her stat bit. Okay, she still has 2 more damage. And then let's do. We get 4 damage from this.
Glorious burst!
This is gonna be a gamble here, so I'm also gonna use Great Tornado to do some damage.
Great tornado!
Strike roll!
Get my chance if she takes out. I'm starting to War Greymon. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a 3-cup heal to keep them full health. Now let's do. Yeah, this boss. I did never have trouble on her before. I usually beat her easily.
Great sword! Oh yeah!
Can't boost up my attack now. Okay, this part of the base. So to nerf me a bit.
Did the power of the temple just grow? This is almost too much to bear.
So, how I'm gonna do to stop that buff, I'm going. Oh, okay. This is where I want to keep.
Here it comes! Great tornado!
See if we can get some more damage off.
The power is converging. Aim for her crossed arms.
So this is when.
Here goes! Victory sword!
Might just does double damage. Rely on that.
Here it comes! Great tornado!
Out bonus boost. I'm using that. I might not need to use my cross arts at this point. But let's fire that off now. Knock her out, and then I can do my Ray of Victory again.
The Ray of Victory!
So, it's gonna be only using that, and then I'm gonna use Great Tornado.
Great sword!
Great Sword, sorry, on Digimon.
Oh yeah!
So I did a bunch of training them up to level 55. Off screen. Some of the original I kinda did the ones we already had.
Great tornado!
So I can kind of get ourselves our own hero. So Ray of Victory of the laser.
The Ray of Victory!
So what I'm going to do is stop using that.
Here goes! Glorious burst!
First, for War Greymon, I'm going to switch Digimon. So I don't want to risk on getting hurt very badly. So I'm going to get 2,000 damage. Well, we're getting her down a bit, so.
Yeah.
This is where I am happy with. Sword
It's
lance.
time! Lightning joust! I'm greatly obliged.
So... Oh my gosh. Does hit him.
Here comes the ray of victory!
Yeah, should have set up 2 healers. Okay, start Greymon a healing move. This might be a good move.
I'm counting on you.
Because we can't use any heals. So I'm gonna give out the heal. Yeah. Then I'm gonna switch from Jotspot to War Greymon.
I'm counting on you.
Great Tornado.
Here it comes! Great tornado!
And we did good. We got her down a bit than from last time. Okay, I think we can finish her off here. So we have victory once more.
The ray of victory!
Let's you attack this turn.
And this God's name!
That didn't end that much. Okay. So, tornado.
Victory sword!
Also from across. Okay, that's not bad. So, more likely I'm going to switch over to Giant Greymon. Then do
Here comes
Great
Gray sword!
Sword. Try to get that down a bit. And then hit it with Great Tornado.
Great tornado!
Don't get enough damage off of it. I can gamble using the cross arts. Actually, I'm gonna switch you for Rokimon
I'm counting on you.
and do kind of our punches here.
Spiritual enchantment!
That might damage her enough. Okay, this is gonna be a quick gamble. Might use cross art to damage enough. It's almost down. It's almost down with one great sword. He is. Okay, there we go. Finally defeated Digimon. And I think I needed to train right there.
Junimon? Who are you?
That is a...
What? You don't suppose it did the same thing to Junimon that it did to Plutomon, do you?
So, yeah. Originally, I was going to see if I can beat her there.
I was having a bad dream. A never-ending nightmare. It felt as though my consciousness had sunk to the bottom of a great abyss. I could barely make out everyone's voices.
So that means you were being possessed by that mysterious figure we just saw?
It took advantage of the negative emotions within me. It wriggled its way in and took over. I became one with the sentiment left behind by the hero. No, it would be more accurate to call it resentment.
The hero? You don't mean...
Yes. I speak of Chronomon. The last great guardian of our world was no hero at all. To Chronomon, who had been sealed away in the device that governs time, the only freedom left was self-destruction. However, the higher being who rules over the world would not allow that. To make his self-destructive wish come true, Chronomon needed to prepare a gear that would take his place. To accomplish this, Chronomon created an egg to be his replacement, a hero who would save the world. And Chronomon gave him the role of annihilating himself. This was all planned. A setup. I was being manipulated, and in the end, aided in this plot.
Junomon loved and cherished the Great Guardian so much that she could not hold back the feelings of jealousy that came from such love. Chronomon's resentful will took advantage of the dark feelings in Junomon's heart, wormed itself in, and turned her into a tragic puppet. Junomon was able to regain her free will and break Chronomon's curse with the help of her newly reunited companions and their strengthened bond. The voices of those who revere and admire her strengthened her resolve to fulfill her role as trusted priestess. And then, Junomon spoke of the true threat looming over the digital world, the false hero, Chronomon. While possessed by Chronomon's will, Junomon learned an important truth. Agiomon was created by Chronomon as a replacement gear to fulfill his ultimate goal.
And with that, we got 4 actual visions completed. One is our Dynasmon, Automon, and Marmilomon, and finally, oh my god. So this is one more of the actual vision to go.
Agiomon. So long as he remains fallen in darkness, the sacred current is powerless. No matter how much he grieves, Hinori Misono will not return, for she has fallen into the abyss of time and space. To save her, you must descend into the abyss as well. Such a reunion might be possible at the end of the world. As the world grows more chaotic, her voice may reach you. Ironic that chaos also tends to breed miracles, no? So there is hope. If you have the courage to press onward, to face forward once again, go and meet Agiomon and deliver your message. For only the voice of a loved one can save those fallen to darkness.
And in that, we have our next destination. And we have our tournament battles to do. We'll do that in a bit. Because coming up now is the final act.
When I became one with that dark resentment of Chronomon's, I was consumed with the desire for death.
What do you mean?
Chronomon, the one who governs time, realized he was but a single gear created by God. The only freedom he could choose was self-destruction. That is why Chronomon left an egg that would eventually take his place. And then, you were born.
I was not from an egg.
Do not avert your eyes from the truth. This was all planned from the beginning. From our battle with the Titans, to the eventual conflict involving you humans as well. Everything is part of the ritual for you to become the Keeper of Time. When great powers clash, order becomes distorted. The chaos that springs about, the rifts in time and space. Perhaps Chronomon seeks to undo the seal upon himself, to open the doorway to the Akashic records that govern order. Chronomon's final goal, to meet you, his reincarnation.
In reality, though nothing has been resolved, the Titans are still on the move. Chronomon's will still seems to be controlling them, and they are intent upon invading the human world.
Can't anyone stop this?
Disturbance detected above the government building. The public safety is... Their weapon has been deployed, with Shota Kuroi piloting. It appears to be headed for the government building. We were too late.
I won't allow it. Such an ugly machine. I quit because I couldn't stand the idea of being forced to make something like that. The Dr. Yuki I respect would never.
Dr. Yuki, you know much about my adopted... Found it more.
What are you talking about? If that's some sort of joke, it went over my head. Dr. Yuki is an anime character. He's from a series I will always love, Agent Alpha. Don't tell me you haven't seen that anime. You're seriously missing out. Dr. Yuki disappears during an experiment, and his child, the protagonist, goes looking for him. That's the gist of the plot, but I can talk about that anime for hours. That series means so much to me. It's the reason I became a scientist to begin with. What's wrong? You don't look so good. Truly deplorable. What would Dr. Yuki say if he existed?
While bound by Chronomon's rage, I provided various things to the humans, Digimon, and their special structural data, all of which went into the making of that weapon.
Kuga was an obedient little lapdog. Not a shred of pride in that one, I'm afraid.
The weapon is beyond the ability of anyone to control now. For you see, it too is now an incarnation of Chronomon's bitter rage. The Digimon core was installed for this reason. Chronomon's aim is, in the end, a clash of forces. The space-time rift born from the war will open the sealed door, and then you and Chronomon shall meet. The victims of this conflict are but offerings to bring this about.
If war itself is the point, then Chronomon probably doesn't care if it's Digimon or humans who are dying. Destruction ad nauseum, all for a selfish purpose. If we don't stop that weapon, so much blood will be spilled.
I will try to connect the gate to somewhere near the site. Please, let me know when you are ready.
Now, onward. But we have some stuff to get going. For one, I kind of want the boost of some stats. More I agree. One is the lowest of the numbers. It's being this one. So, for one, I kind of want to grab speed. This for attack and knowledge. That's enough. And then let's go on island. On island. Boost that up a bit. for a couple things we can now do. Check on those. One of the two things we have is the buy tournament. That one we're going to be doing later. It's the only thing we have. So, more likely I'm going to do that as a special video for the meanwhile. Let's get into this portal. This is how we can meet up with our old friend Adrian.
Where the heck did you go? I've gone back over and over and over. I can't find it, but I still can't save you. Like the gods have made up their minds about you disappearing. How many more times do I have to go back before I can see your smile again? No matter how many times I fail. I made you a promise, didn't I? A promise to protect you. Inori. 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 Inori, 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 Inori!
Wow. Well, you saw there. We were just back at the one point of the game from the start.
It's been a while. I'm sure you've realized by now. Realized you aren't a normal human being. The one who created you must be quite satisfied. You've done well to fulfill your role thus far. To honor your achievements, allow me to tell you who you are. Since Digimon disappeared, you've been mistaken for the Great Guardian. I'm sure you can understand why.
And finally now we'll be able to move.
Your creator is the higher being that was challenged by Chronomon to a battle. This higher being's name is Homeostasis. Chronomon's plan has disrupted the equilibrium between worlds and threatened their very existence. You were given a role to eliminate anyone who upsets natural law. The higher being chose a certain existence to act as a base when giving you life. That being was Agiomon, or the Dark Shadow. Agiomon had been scattered across countless timelines after traveling through time again and again. Your existence is based on the Dark Shadow in one of those timelines. There is a clear reason why that method was used. The higher being has a strong aversion to directly and excessively intervening in the world it watches over. To minimize its influence, it chose to take advantage of these dark shadows. What the higher being hoped for was a sort of self-purifying effect on the world. Agiomon, who lost someone important to him and who was driven by pain, disrupted the laws of time. And thus the higher being tasked him with righting his own wrongs. It took an instance of a dark shadow from one of these timelines and crafted him into your form. Adamus, your personality, your memories, were all prepared for you to help you fulfill your mission efficiently. That goes for me as well. I only exist in your head. You are the agent in charge of maintaining the world's equilibrium. When establishing your character, we use some of the memories of the Dark Shadow. It was the wish of the Dark Shadow for us to do so. The Dark Shadow's wish. In other words, it was Agiomon's wish. Agiomon wanted to reunite Inori Misono with her little brother. He tried to accomplish that by taking her brother's place. Inori's little brother was a big fan of a certain character. He often liked to pretend he was that character. Your appearance, your memories. They were created, in part, from the memories of Inori's little brother. The reason you're being mistaken for Agiomon is because you were originally born from him. As the time of integration approached, your form was naturally returning to that of Agiomon's. Chronomon gave birth to Agiomon. Agiomon gave birth to countless dark shadows. And you were created from one of those dark shadows. Like the cycle of time, equilibrium is maintained when all things are connected. Yes, all things in this world are nothing but gears of time. However, that in itself is no cause for dismay. What should cause alarm is when those gears go awry, stopping the proper flow of time. That is exactly what happened to those dark shadows. To Agiomon. When time moves forward and we can progress onward, we can choose our future. That is where all our hopes lie.
If I can move. We got a big lore drop of us being Agilmon of his memory. So it's keep going.
I see. So that's how it is, huh? I get it now. A me that lost it from losing Inori turned the world all crazy, huh? That's the truth behind the Shinjuku Inferno. All of that happened because I have the power to alter time. Going back in time prevented time from moving forward. The world's time just stopped. I probably never should have used this power of mine.
That's breaking my heart.
You came to help me, didn't you? You came to encourage me, to tell me to move forward and restart the flow of time. But is that really what you want?
is sad. That's made me cry so many times.
If I move forward and stop trying to repeat time, the dark shadows will disappear. That probably means you'll cease to exist, too. Okay. I'm sorry, but... Thank you.
Finally, we get to the final form of Angelmon. Chronomon. Good half of him. And we finally got all of the extra visions.
I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. I need you to lend me, Jupitermon, your strength.
Sorry.
Let us take down Chronomon and move forward. Forward, into the future!
What a truly divine sight. I still remember your warmth when you were just an egg. Being able to see you in this form has made it all worth it. Chronomon is linked to that weapon the humans made. So it is trying to destroy the world's very foundation, time itself. And when he, the Keeper of Time, disappears, his goal will be complete. So, in a sense, defeat is in fact what Chronomon truly seeks.
I think I understand a little of how Chronomon feels. I felt the same way when I lost Inori. I couldn't care less what happened to a world without Inori. That's what most likely caused the Shinjuku Inferno. But I can say this now. I was wrong. Yet there was someone encouraging me. That bond finally made me realize I can't just keep living in the past. I have to choose the future. So let us defeat Chronomon and move forward!
Now, here we go. Fight against Chronomon. And I won 50 start at the beginning again.
This city where Inori was born and raised. I do not wish to harm it more. Let us go elsewhere.
I am Great Digimon!
Done with this.
Together!
Oh my god! A giant snake. The portal.
I have created this space by using the collision of opposing forces. The sun and the moon! I will give it my all to keep Chronomon trapped in this space! In the meantime, I'm counting on you! Finish this!
This part, you do not choose your Digimon. You are fighting as a Digimon. So all you do is hit attack. But talking about it, this is one of the fights we have. We're eventually now a god at this point. Play as a Digimon, being a Digimon.
It is
Can do nothing but attack. And this one also have other attacks. You'll be able to unlock him, but not at this point. But also talk about the whole playing out. But not cutscene, but the whole scene was just played out. It is amazing, but also. Let's talk about it once.
Stay vigilant, Jupitermon. Both you and Chronomon possess the ability to manipulate time. If two such powers were to clash, it would bring upon severe distortions, and we have no idea what that would bring about.
And also the fusion of Digimon, Science-Mon, and name it now. But yeah, this is a good fight right now. And seeing more of Digimon's form.
What? Hey! Is that?
Where is everyone?
Inori, she's inside!
about a girl. Out of the
Inori!
portal.
You too as well?
Where are we?
The space we created was transformed by space-time distortions. And I believe that human lying over there is also somehow related to all of this. Inori!
Inori! I'm so glad you're okay.
What happened to me? I was falling into a hole and couldn't grab your hand. After that, it felt like I was dreaming for quite a while. And now, I'm here.
Could it be we pulled out that whole entire moment? The moment you disappeared?
In order to save her, it would seem he forced an expansion of the space-time disturbance. How do I say this? I think he interfered with the laws of time.
Look at this place. Do you think we can still return to the previous world from here?
We don't even know if the previous world even exists anymore. Or even the digital world, for that matter. That's what happens when space-time is distorted.
Maybe if us two, who have the power of time, fight, the world inevitably turns out like this. This is exactly what Chronomon was hoping for. But don't worry. I'll do something about all of this in the end.
And of course. Now, here's the thing now. Because we kind of went back in time, the world's going to be open to us at this point.
I thought I saw something burst out when we pulled Inori in before. This must be what it was.
And Digimon gets a new form.
It's so warm. I can hear Inori's voice. Inori's memories. What she felt when she was trapped. They're flowing into me. This must be all the times she called out to me. All those feelings she had took on a physical form? Is that what happens when time and space warp?
I can feel it. Chronomon is right over there. That means the Akashic records must be just beyond.
Now pointing outward. We at the end time, the final area of the game. So at this point onward, we're free to go around. And I kind of want to explore a bit. No, there's nothing here. We have no mini-map to open up. We are now in the end point. There are more stuff to do, but where are we heading over? Finding the Ashusha records. And finding to do some more work, more stuff. I know it was a wrong ass cuz I can see him playing down there. I'll stop saying that one. It's not that. And Cherubimon is here.
You have done well.
You!
You.
You, my alter ego hatched from the egg. You have finally opened the cover of the clock. This body bound by the laws of time will finally be free at long last. I have been waiting for this moment, but I am still but a cog in the machine. Regardless of my own will, I will eliminate any intruders into the Akashic records. That is the curse that binds me. Now, lay me to rest and then take my place. If you do not, you will rot here in obscurity. A punishment for tampering with the laws of time. Fight me, my alter ego. Grant me true freedom at last.
And there is. We are finally heading to the last part of the game. Cherubimon. Merged with the actual.
I've been in a daze ever since I woke up, but my head's finally clearing. It was kind of faint, but I saw you and Agent fighting. You became one. I wasn't dreaming, was I? No, you weren't. Agent and I are... well... Does it come as a shock? Yeah. I'm not quite sure what to say. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what comes next either. But... I'm going to keep that promise I made. No matter what. No matter how crazy the world gets. I'll be right there with you, Inori. I need to get there. It's my only hope of fixing this messed up world. But first, we need to cross over to the other side. How are we gonna do that?
What? What in the world is going on?
Hey, look!
Digimon. But we still need... Oh!
Oh, it's you. Just when I was starting to think things couldn't get any worse. The weapon went berserk and I was thrown out of the cockpit. Didn't think I'd be saved by a Digimon, though.
This human was in grave danger. I'm not super confident in treating humans, but I'm glad I made it in time.
Damn. Why are you being so nice to me? It's almost like we were wrong about Digimon all along.
So, well, okay, we need to get down over to the area of each part, but now each part of the digital world in this place are in a different zone. You going to be going through all the areas we have been to on our adventure. And the Digimon we have at this point. We will be fighting one of the 7 demon Digimon. At this point onward, we are need to move forward. But you'll be teaming up with Digimon you have made allies with, and using all the companions we have met.
You came. I suppose I owe you for your assistance. I shall repay you now. Come closer.
So this we won't be doing yet. We're gonna be facing, kind of see over here. You kind of see him too, but I don't want to pick up over here. But we also have finally made it to the actual record. On this point onward, we have a couple of things we can do. Upgrade our Digimon team. Start doing a tournament battles. Means I gotta do some stats training. This will unlock us to time travel to other time periods. So, well, actually, we have a quest to do out of 5, actually more of this few side quests we will have. One is the Rowing Knights. One is the Fetch quest. All 3 of them. And yeah, what this does give us is now we have the ability to time travel. With all these now opening up to us. We have 4 side quests. All of them. Including the tournament. Find Onori, not Onori, Kimco, Edamon, and but we have enough time for doing one more side quest, so let's kind of talk to the people over here. And we have Agumon and Gagumon. Not Gagumon. Oh my gosh. So, what's going on? They're talking about the 7 Rowing Knights. This is going to be a quest we can pick up. But someone else also has a side quest for us over here. Well, I'll pick these up right now. Pointing out, it is about more agreed for us. We have another side quest. So we have the tournament battles. And yet again, this is going to be us finding all the 7 Rowing Knights. Fighting them into a fight. And yeah, you have all 7 of them. But speaking about one of the Rowing Knights, we can kind of grab one right now. So, at this point onward, they'll be turn of a car match. If I can find him. Wait, what? Oh! I did that. I didn't know I could do them up you. Yeah, we can get you to your final form. And say what you Phoenixmon. So now Pudamon, you can't choose visible to his other forms I saw. Zombie Pudamon, who is not one of my favorite Digimon I like to use. Over this form more. I will show those off. That is going to reset my level on him. And you I'm gonna go back into this. I can, but not. So you still cannot access this farm yet. You now. And let's grab you. I need to get this up. Ramon. I need you to go to Phoenix. I mean, Pitchmon. Oh, that tree. That kind of grants me that way to get you back over to Digimon. And then I can just wolf you. Digimon. Huh. That's kind of helped me out with hitting two birds with one stone. I don't know what I can dissolve you into. Yeah, I don't. Form of mine. So, what a form we can take with Angelmon is this one. One of the other Hoy Angel Digimon. Wow, I am not going to stay in that, so... Okay, I am now looking for Vmon. There we go. So Vmon, swap into Lakmon. Apologize, I'm showing some digital illusions we can grab. That is one of them I needed. And this might be me doing some digivolving and then re-digivolving. It works. But this is also give a good chance to do a couple things. I forgot Grandma is up here. But he does have a quest, but we're not going to be running that right now. So, for a while, it's kind of complete with Agumon. Then one doing these. And we have... Let's do... Patamon. And that is it. And we're gonna do think here. I don't have any good Digimon in his hand. Let's be his turn. He's gonna use Yokomon, and I'm gonna go for Gambo here. Oh, not bad. So I'm gonna use Gambomon. And he's gonna use. Oh, that is gonna be bad. Okay, part. And we have a good card. You want Lotusmon. So I might just do a bunch of these card tournament battles a bit later. So yeah, you would need a battle. After completing with the Rolling Knights, they become card battles. That's gonna be on another stream. So, I'll waste some more time doing that. Let's grab... that quest. We would need to come back for that one later. Oh, we know Grandma's over here, so... I'm gonna take Master Whipmon over to the lava zone. But when I say about the tournament battles now, we can kind of fully, 100%, do all the tournament battles. We're going to be unlocking the fusion Digimon. I will get some stats up, get their natures, and probably do some training. So at this point onward, so that's what we're going to be doing for right now. Put a plan for it, and it is one. Oh! So, actually, we're going to be getting a battle tournament unlocked. We will need to face these guys. Before we start fighting them. There's also more we can face off. One of the Digimon we can fight in the tournaments are... Well, we already faced one, then we can also face a fusion of both Emperor Greymon. Still can't get that from Greymon. We're still using it. I'm gonna change up my team a bit, so let me see. Just grab. Oh, actually. Let's grab Digimon. Well, we have our hero back, so I don't have. And let's grab Pokemon. 2 viruses. I'll work on more Greymon later. So let's grab. If I can find him, let's do. Pokemon. So I did not level her up. That's not it. How can you? And finally, we set up all these tournaments are now open to us. These are going to be all in side quests.
We kept you waiting long enough. The fighters will.
So, no. Oh, I forgot to show. So, Angemon's newest form. He just unlocked it. Digimon Holy form. In it, he has a bunch of new attacks and abilities he can hit everyone on the battlefield.
Lightning shower!
Digimon.
Wyvern's breath!
And that is the downside. Let's switch and then we're going to quickly heal his status element on Digimon.
Please?
My thanks.
And we're gonna use laser to take out a few viruses.
The ray of victory!
For a data type, maybe go with a virus.
Here goes! Geo Gray Sword!
We're gonna be unlocking all of these evolutions.
Here I go. Kirisute, come
Alright, we all screen some of these. Some of these take not a very good time. Painting and also leveling up my whole team. So next time I start my ice stream, we might be going on to the third day.
The ray of victory!
So let me use
Here goes! Glorious burst!
first. But he is almost down, so let's do another
Lightning shower!
shower. This feels so good.
You're the best.
Here, we look like this foaming.
You're ready?
Okay. So I'm going to use a 3 heal on everyone.
Are you okay?
My thanks.
And
Here goes! The ray of victory!
now let's switch you. Switch to switch to a Rokimon here.
I'm counting on you.
And do damage to one over here.
You're ready? Thousand bests!
Preparations complete.
Alright, let's try and take a detour with a cross arc. Just 2 of them, so switch to Nevermon.
I'm counting on you. Strike low!
Our opponent. So we might be a bit overpowered here. Let's show up this next move for Digimon.
Understood.
Circlet defense!
We fire a razor beam at him. So this might be the end.
Yeah!
So while we finish this, we are going to be doing the DLCs at this point. We might be strong enough to with some Ultimate and Megas. But right here at this point onward, we're going to be getting a lot of money. So while we finish up with the side quests, these 2 over here. They're going to be giving us, I'll talk about the master. That master is Saruman. For some reason they were training with the Rowan Knight. one of the 7 ancient warriors. So, for it, this is also me going to be doing some stat train, more like the IV changing up a bit. Since Saruman. Boy. Like the one fight, this one, it's going to be a bit harder. So, I do not know what Saruman's weakness is, but for our team itself, still cannot absorb you yet. And I need to get you some levels. Being lucky. We have also stat. No, those stat boosters I've been saving. This is gonna be stuck on one of our Digimon team members. Oh wait. So crew to Digimon. So more likely we're gonna be Digivolving, getting their stats for Greymon and Metakarumon and Emperor Greymon to not try. I believe I did not show him yet in a fight. Which I might have did. I don't remember. So yeah. It's a Digimon Time Stranger. I will call it right here. Next time on Time Stranger, we are going to be challenged with Saruman after I do some stat training. Afraid. It's kind of close. I wanted to do it today, but at this point onward, I'm going to try to face someone in the next episode. It's Game Boy, and I will see you all in the next episode, or I'll be streaming Cold Boy. See you guys then. Goodbye, everyone.